Guys, are you ready to become a Fed man? That is, are you ready to become an officer at the Federal Reserve and start getting cash and making money out of thin air? That's what seems like it's going to happen. It was a great day for cryptocurrencies when the election on November 5th put XRP in first place in its area. You can't make these things up. Look at this. In light of this, we need to start getting ready for the next turn right now. Okay, there is no question that the cycles are now ending. The global liquidity is moving into the next rising phase of a long-term cycle. Men, what does this mean? Okay, so the predicted level of liquidity around the world is mostly going to stay high. It goes all the way up to 25. So guys, we have about an hour and a half left until the cycle ends and then the crash happens. As of this week, 12 months, we need to take a full-on bonus to make as much money as possible, guys. We'll even make extra money after the collapse. It's not even close to finishing. To the point. Why? Because we have the right things with us. You want to know why JP Morgan now thinks the market for tokens will be worth $30 trillion by 2027. With $2 or $3 billion already tokenized on public blockchains, the value of these tokens is expected to grow by an amazing 14 million% in just 7 years from 2025 to 2027. Man, don't we see that it looks like a trade is coming for everyone? What's focused on tokenization, men? What's focused on tokenization, tokenizing property, Dexter PL. Listen to this acceptance and the chance for the industry to get more involved in the next 12 to 18 months. Why is the time frame between 12 and 18 months? Like a break between 2025 and 2026. Why? Okay, as laws for unchained cash are quickly being made, the turning point for tokenized banking may need to be reached in the next 12 to 18 months. We think that momentum will pick up in some areas over the next 12 to 18 months. The market is controlled on chain money and regulated strong cash tokenized deposits, and CBDCs are now more linked. It's not always interesting, is it? Now that the future of banking is closer than ever, we need to make the most of this chance. Hey guys, we should really make the most of this chance. Is it true that we're trading gods? I 200 times my trading account during this run, guys, at some point during this run itself. Hey guys, I'm going to do it again if we have to. That's why I lost a bunch of money trying to get this bottom right. In other words, this always turns its activity around. Here's my plan. Are you ready? Any way you look at it, this is an economic suggestion. For now, we're going to keep the 50 guys, right? This is the 0.5 Fibonacci number. Still, I'm looking forward to the 0.618. I want them to give it to us, right? I'd like to see XRP go back up a bit over here. Men in their right minds around 25, 26 cents, and then you'll just die. Come back down to $2.11 and be hopeful. It's the bottom. Okay. But right now, the most valuable thing about XRP is just keeping this level. If it can save 50 cents, I mean $2, and would rather have 1,615 cents than $2 to $2 to $2 to $2.11. From now on, we should start to grow, right? That's the problem right now. Hey guys, I hope and wish that we could catch another long because we want it, guys. Now we want to get as much out of this as possible. If not, all we need to do is keep guys right. You don't have one now. Not changed you now. Not changed. I just want to get a little stronger edge over you guys just because why not? But at the same time, you don't have to. That's the crazy part, right? How much money someone wants to make is the only thing that matters. But without a doubt, I'm just keeping guys safe. There may be a reason why I have a hodl bag. Because of my hodl bag, I don't feel any pressure while I sleep at night. The reason is that Bitcoin is being talked about in the business world. At this point, they give up on the 4-year pattern. Institutions are changing the story of the crypto market by moving away from the usual 12-month pattern. This circle that started with Bitcoin, price drops, and individual speculation no longer defines the bigger markets as institutions' awareness of macro trends, regulatory changes, and real-world acceptance. And that's where most people, especially guys, get it wrong. Yes, this is all just normal life. Okay, men, while you look at the big picture, let me show you something. When we look at the big picture, this is very important if you talk about XRP. You guys should see how we see boom and bear markets. You can see both bull and bear markets right here. The market was going up. The market went down. The market went down. The market went up. The market went up. This turned into a live market. The market is now going up. But this may be torn down at some point in the future. It will probably stay a bull market forever, unless it becomes a stable coin at a certain price at some point in the unspecified future. What is the cause now? Adoption, utility going live, and businesses saying the same thing that is being said by guys in the institutional community about cryptocurrencies. They say that the higher theory in this will start to fade. But software, which will be used all over the world, will become important. Most people are fooled into thinking for a year that cycles are a factor in guys when that comes up. That's the reason I say this. At the end, we'll see history sort of repeating itself. We'll stay going better after the fall apart, though. Why? Because they're going to stay. We are the only ones who can crack the secret. While small traders wait for trends they know, institutions are trying out new strategies with stable coins, tokenized property, and blockchain infrastructure. If you only listen to old stories, you might end up chasing changes that don't fit with the market's future. Being behind schedule and not ready for the next step in the market's growth. To stay ahead, you should pay attention to information and the institutional angle, which puts long-term costs and acceptance ahead of short-term cycles. Adapt now, or are you ignoring how the community is changing and letting others take advantage of the chances you haven't seen? I find it hard to accept that establishments say this is the most evil thing ever. Hey, you're not late anymore. We are not wrong. Many facts show that much less than 7% of people in the world have invested in Bitcoin. This means that we are ahead of the curve. That's why David said it doesn't matter who gets rich, because so many people have already offered XRP for less than 7%. This is why even fewer people have put money into XRP. People who own XRP are the purple dots on this picture, which means they are on their way to becoming part of the new 1% elite. What the example? Guys, look at that change. It's the craziest thing ever. So the area is getting XRP. These are the facts. That's the XRP records men, right? How many holders and other things? Right now, there are 5.7 million XRP wallets, which is a huge number. But keep in mind that some of those wallets, maybe even 1 million of them, are long gone. Who can remember all of those wallets, men? Then with this many banks holding this much XRP, let's say it goes from 0 to infinity. But not anymore, without a doubt, because there is a maximum quantity. But one more time, so if you guys want to check out where you are now, you guys can write here right away. If you have more than 10,000, you are in the right place for wallets or range accounts. As an alternative, if you have less than 10,000, you are here, guys. From my point of view, not many people even own XRP. Things get weird when I stop pushing because yield on XRP and don't sell it either. It's just a dream. What does Shaw say? What does Shaw say? Men, come here. I haven't watched the movie. I'm going to pay attention now. I guess that's my job there. I don't think I fully understand how important good on ramps and old ramps will be to making that work. Once more, technology can't give cash to anyone who needs it. I guess the creative impact now could be the same thing that made people want to use the internet. Following the steps taken by the global movements of goods agency, I believe that retail acceptance is the next step that needs to be taken at the very least. This is what I have seen over the last 2 years. On the other hand, I think that the new 10-year vision is for agency goods like steady coins, like real foreign and asset tokenization, like the commercial and real estate loans you already know about. That, however, made DeFi ecosystems possible, which include ways to get return approaches to manage your money and keep assets that you need to keep. As soon as things have settled, I'll join the AM swimming pools because I'm going to sell half of my XRP for RLUC. You need to have the same amount of guys, 5,050. Then you can join the liquidity pool and start making money without doing anything.